Hi guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, we're going to have a go at making a little journal with a difference. I watch Natasha, who's Treasure Books. She's so creative, she's got some fantastic ideas, and she made what she called a cascading waterfall journal. I've put just a little one together here just to show you how it works, and as you can see, the camera should have used a different colour paper really, it just cascades down into different size papers. So I thought we'd have a go at making one of these. It'll probably take us a couple of videos to do and to embellish and whatnot. I've printed a kit off from Pink Monarch Prints and it's called Vibrant Melodies. So I'm going to be using this kit. I'll just show you quickly. I liked the colour palette and I was looking for something with a lot of papers because I'm going to have a lot to cover. If you want to use scrapbooking paper you can do, and then just embellish your pages like that. I'm going to use just some cream card and then I'm going to embellish my pages using these papers that I've printed off. So there's about 18 papers. This is why I chose it, because it's a nice big kit and it's a beautiful kit as well. So they're the papers, and then you get some ephemera with it that I've printed off as well. I'm going to use that for my front cover. There's a couple that are the same but one's sort of muted, and then you get all this ephemera as well. Some tags, some little file folders, like a page of embellishments. I'm just going to push my camera back a little bit, I think we're a bit too close, there we go. Some file folders, some little embellishments, words, envelopes. So I've just printed this off. I'll spend tonight doing some fussy cut, and then you've got some like background papers. So that's the kit I'm going to use to put this journal together. I just thought it was a fantastic idea, and when I looked I thought it's going to be complicated to put together, but it wasn't. So we're going to have a go. Natasha used coffee dyed paper. She made one in coffee dyed, then she made another one with 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. I'm going to use this 160 GSM cream card as my base. I'm going to try about 12 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We might need more, we might not need the 12, we'll have a look, it depends how you fold them. Okay, so there's my 12 pieces of card, so let's start off. And what you do first is you decide how wide you want your journal to be. So you can just measure if you want it a particular size. I'm just going to go to about the, what does that measure, I'll tell you. Just under 4 inches, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to fold that over there, and I'm just going to crease put a nice crease down. Let's just get my bone folder. Okay, so what you do next, you get your next piece of card and you decide how wide you want your pages. I'm just going to guess, I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to guess. It doesn't bother me if some are wider than others. I'm going to try and put it on that line there, then I can try and level it up. I'm just going to put mine about there, so it's probably about 1 centimetre I would imagine, maybe just a little bit more. This paper doesn't seem to be all the same size. Right, so what you want to do when you've decided how wide you want your pages, that's it, you want to bring this piece up and you want to fold it to this score line here. I'm just going to put a little mark on there, and then I can see where I'm folding each time. Just makes it a bit easier. So you just want to fold your paper onto the mark. Try and be as neat as you can. And then just use your bone folder and just press down. And then you open that one out and then you do the same again. You get your next piece of card and you put it in. That's moved, hasn't it? There we go. Put it in again. Can you see there on camera? I hope you can see there. Can you see like it's layered there, like a waterfall? And then you do the same again. You fold your card over again to that crease. And you just burnish it again. Fold it over. And then your next one. And so on and so forth. So what I'll do is I'll pause the camera and I'll fold these and then I'll come back to you. So I've folded mine. I'm trying to get the camera. I have picked the wrong colour card really, haven't I? So as you can see there, I've folded all my pages. Now I haven't managed to get them all exactly the same size. Some of them are a bit wider than others. That doesn't bother me. If that bothers you, you're probably better to measure. I'm just looking at that one there that looks a bit... But yeah, that's how you do it. That's the concept of putting it together. Like I said, it's not perfect. There's some that are smaller than others, but that doesn't really bother me. That's the middle of my page. I'm just going to make sure that... I don't even know if I need that one. Let me just take that sheet out and see if it looks... This one here is not folded properly and it's driving me mad. Can you see there the end? Let's just see if I can straighten it up a little bit. It's hard to do with cream card because you can't see where the fold is. Let's put that back in and see if that's any better. That's better. It wasn't straight. It was driving me mad. So can you see there now how it cascades down just like a waterfall? I will leave a link to the video that Natasha did. She's very, very good at explaining. I don't know whether I've explained that well enough and it's just a little bit hard. I'm hoping you can see the waterfall effect. So what I'm going to do is I want to put a paper on the cover. So the kit that I'm using, my printer does print borderless, but this kit has a big border on it. So what I thought I could do was just trim the sides down a little bit. I don't know whether this will work. Let's just get my trimmer and let's just see if we can make it work. Just put my journal there for a minute. Otherwise I'll just have to cut the papers and put them on top. I wanted to wrap it round really. I'm just going to cut the edge just as little as possible. Just that little slither off the edge there. And then the same on this side. I mean if you've got A4 cardstock, that's even better, A4 paper, because it'll fit perfect. It's just because this kit doesn't print full A4 size, so I'm left with a little bit. So what I thought I could do was, well, how are we going to do this? If we put it like that, if we put the paper like that, and then fold it over. Let's just see how far off we are. I don't mind that there's a little border at the top and the bottom. We can put some lace on there. So can you see there now where it doesn't sort of fit right to the edge? What I thought I could do, hang on, does it? It's just shy of that front page. So what I thought I could do was just maybe put some lace down there, you know, just to hide it rather than trying to patch up the papers. I thought that might be a better idea, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put some glue on here. Let me just get something to glue on, then I don't get it all over my mat. I'm going to use my collal because it gives me a bit of wiggle time. Let's just crease that fold there. Right, let's put some glue on here first. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Sometimes I'm not the best at explaining things. But yeah, go and watch Natasha's video. She's much better at explaining things than I am. Let me just get a wipe. I've just put glue all over my mat. Yeah, she's very good at explaining things really in really easy terms. I think the more you make of these, the easier it'll get. It's a bit hard trying to get all your folds right at first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my card in there and then close it, and then hopefully, as you can see at the back there now, we've got that white strip. just want to move it over a little bit. I'm trying to get it, you know, level on both sides. Yeah, that's okay. Can see, and then we can put some lace down here. I don't mind about these little white bits at the bottom. That's just, yeah, I don't mind that at all. So let me just, it's just trying to keep your journal straight. So I'm going to put some glue on this bit here as well. And then I'm just going to fold that over. And that is my front cover. We can put some lace down there just to hide that little bit of cardstock. If it doesn't bother you, you can leave it like that. You could just put some ink down there if you wanted to, but I think I'm going to put some lace on, and the same on the back down there like that. Put some lace on there so that you can't see that bit. I think that'll look nice. Like I said, these side bits I don't mind so much with them. So I think now what she did, if you want to do any stitching on your pages, I think I'm going to stitch around my cover. So I'm just going to put that to one side for a minute. I'm going to bring in my sewing machine. I'm going to stitch around it and then I'll be back. Stitched, I've just gone along the top and the bottom because I'm going to put my lace down these two sides so you won't see them. And it looks much nicer with a little bit of stitching. I think I'm going to ink around the edge of here. I think I'm going to go with a vintage photo. I think the brown will be nice with the kit. Vintage photo, or should we do frayed burlap for a change? Let's have a look. I don't know where my frayed burlap is. Here it is. Let's try this frayed burlap and see what this looks like. I need to get another little blending sponge. Where's my blending sponges gone? I've moved everything around on my desk again, so I can't find anything. Here they are. Right, that one will do. Let's just have a look at this colour and see what we think. Oh yeah, that goes nice. It's like a goldy colour. So I'm just going to ink both edges. I'm just going to ink there, even though I'm going to be putting my lace down there. A little bit around the edges. I thought it was just a genius idea when I watched the video. I thought, oh, it's going to be really complicated to put this together. Watched it a couple of times. So yeah, so there we go. That is, just put a bit of ink there. You know, if you don't want to ink, then you don't have to. So that is sort of the construction of it, and then we need to bind it. Now I don't know whether I want to stitch some more pages before I bind it, or whether I want to work on the pages first before I bind it. I suppose it depends if you want to do any stitching, doesn't it? I think we'll work on the pages. Shall we put the lace on there now to be drying? Yeah, let's put the lace on there. Natasha also put lace for her closure, and she sort of stitched it in when she was binding, which is probably what I'll try and do. Yeah, so let's have a look. Put this lace on. I'm hoping I'm making sense, guys. I hope I am. Like I said, it's the first time I've made one, so it's new to me as well. I'm just wondering what kind of lace to put down. Whether just to put some thin lace. No, that doesn't go. Or this one. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Or this crocheted lace. I think the crocheted lace looks nicest, doesn't it? Right, let's use that. Let's just get my 3-in-1. And let's put that down. I know it's quite wide, but I think that'll look nice on there. About there. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm doing it right, in the right order, but I suppose it's however you feel comfortable once you're embellished. I mean, if you're using scrapbook papers, all your pages have had, you know, they'll have patterns on and that, won't they, unless you choose plain scrapbooking paper. But because I've just chosen to use the cream card, then I can embellish it myself. Obviously there's a bit more work involved. I was going to use scrapbooking paper, but then I thought, no, I'll use this kit. So I'm just going to stick that lace there a bit further up, I think. Like that. Have I got enough to go down that side? I hope so. I never even thought to check that. I have got some more, but I don't know that I've got this size. So that's that side. Let's see if we've got enough. Oh yes, we have. To go down this side. Yeah, I think the more times you have a go at making it, the easier the folding. It's just trying to get your folds straight. And on this cream cardstock, it wasn't very easy to see the fold, to be honest. I think scrapbooking paper might be easier. But yeah, anyway, we've done it. Never mind, we've managed to do it, haven't we? Let's put that lace there and just give that a little minute. Beautiful kit, that one, isn't it? Vibrant Melodies it's called. I will try and remember to put a link in the description for you. Right, let's get my little fabric scissors. Let's cut off these bits of lace. Yeah, I think I do want to stitch my pages, so I think we'll just do page by page. We'll just start at the beginning and work through. I could put the papers on, I could do the stitching off camera before I bind it. That's what I'll do. Right, so yeah, that looks nice now. You can't tell that the paper didn't come right to the end. I might even put something else down there. I've got this, no, it's a different colour pink. Yeah, we can fancy that up when we come to embellishing at the end. So, right, I might as well start on this page then, mightn't I? Let's have a look if we've got a paper that, I wonder whether to do the same as I've done on there for the back cover. Let's just cut that down and let's have a look. Because they're not true A4 size papers, I'm not going to get them right to the edges. But like I said, I didn't have a pack of A4 papers to use, so I'm just trying to make it work. She's very clever, Natasha. She's just got a fantastic imagination, the things that she makes. Right, I'm going to put that on the back there, so I'm just going to measure where I need to cut it. Let's get my pencil. Do you know what? I must have 1,000 pencils and you can never find one when you need one. I'm not going to put it right on the crease because I don't want it to rip. So about there, and then let's see. I think it should be the right length. Yeah, I think we just need to cut it down there. So let's just get my trimmer, and I'm hoping this little piece at the end will be enough to put on the other piece. I'm hoping. Oh, goodness me, what have I done? I've broken the trimmer. Oh, it's just come out at the end. Get in. Right, okay, let's put that behind me. Right, let's have a look. Will that piece be wide enough for there? No. Oh, what a shame. I have got some paper that I can cut, another sheet of paper. This is like card, this piece, but I just thought it would strengthen the back up a little bit. So which way do I want it? Will that fit in? Yeah, that'll fit in nicely there. So let's just put some of that frayed burlap round the edges. Yeah, I thought, what, isn't it a fantastic idea? Just a different, completely different kind of journal. I've never made anything like this before, but when I seen it I thought, I've got to have a go at making that. I really do like it. So here we are, let's have a practice and see, you know. And like I said, the more that you put together, the easier the folding will get. I mean, it's not difficult, it's just making sure you try and line it up. I'm not really precious about whether they're the same sizes, you know, folds, as long as it looks okay. But I mean, if that bothers you, you could always measure. You could always measure where you're folding. You know me, I'm not a measurer, so there's no way I was measuring all them pages. Right, which way does this go now? Was it that way? Yeah. I don't want it right on my crease. Yeah, I think I should have put the papers on first before I stitch, because I'm not stitching around that again now, but that's what we'll do. We'll put the papers on and then I'll do the stitching off camera. So let me see if I've got another piece of paper. I'm sure I had a scrap piece. Yeah, it's here. I've got another piece that we can put, and then it's all matching. Let's just cut the end off there because it went funny in my printer. As long as I can match it up. Right, let's have a look at that. Let's just measure and see how where to cut it. So we want it the same. Do it that way, it's a bit easier. We want it about there. Pencil. Where's the crease? Can't see the crease on this card or this paper. Right, I'm going to have to put about there. Like I said, I don't want it so that when you fold it, the paper's getting caught. That's a little bit short that way. I might have to do it that way. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it that way. Which way? That way. It's not long enough if I do it the other way. Right, let's put that mark there. And then let's cut it to there, and let's hope for the best. Oh dear me, I'm rubbish with measuring. I just do not measure. If I can get away with just putting dots on with my pencil, then that's exactly what I do. Oh, I keep forgetting that one side of this is scoring and one side is... Oh, there we go. I think we might just have to... Let's just have a look. Oh, that's sticking. Oh, I've put a little bit of glue on my mat. Right, is that the right way? Let's just have a look and see. Right, I'm just going to cut a little slither off, just so that when you're opening and closing it, it's not catching. Just a tiny little bit off there. And hopefully that's better. Right, let's put some ink on here. Yeah, it looks like a gold, this frayed burlap. It's not a colour I use very often, but I just thought we'd try a different colour for a change. Goes quite nicely with this kit. Right, okay, let's put some glue on here then. I like this collal for gluing papers down because it does give you that little bit of time to position your paper and lift it up if you get it wrong. Okay, let's come here, let's put that on, just try and get it straight as I can. There we go. Is that gonna... Yeah, that's okay, it's not on the crease. Right, where's my little friend gone? I've not seen this thing for... Oh, it's here. I've seen it for ages. Let's just roll that over. Okay, so there we go. There's our first page done. So the rest of the journal will just go in there like it's going to be really nice, isn't it, when it's finished? It is. It's going to be lovely. Lovely, great idea. I really love the idea. So let's... How long have I been on? 36 minutes. Let's take another page out. We'll start another page and see how we get on. Put that over there. Right, let's just crease it. See, if you can see here, when you take your pages out, you can see where you've not, where I've not folded it properly. Can you see it's overhanging there a little bit? So I'm just going to try and fix it while that's better. it was very hard to see the folds with this cardstock. Right, let's get some paper. Let's have a different one. What should we have? I think we'll have that one. I'm probably going to have to print some more papers. I don't know if there'll be enough to go right through here. One that will go with there. Let's have them two. So I'm just going to trim off my edges. Yeah, I'll stitch off camera and then you don't have to put up with me doing that. Oh, I've not done that straight. Right, let's have a little look at this now and see where we want. Which one do we want on the front? I'd like to put that rose on the front there, so let us measure that. I'm just going to do it that way and then I can see my pencil marks. It's a bit easier to see there now. So I'm going to cut it about there. And only needs a little tiny bit off the bottom. Sorry, was I off camera then? About there. Right, let's cut that down. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I have made life hard. If I'd have used scrapbooking paper then I wouldn't have had to cover all my pages, would I? But I wanted to work with this kit. I just thought it was nice, something different. And then a little tiny bit off the bottom, and let's hope that that's going to fit. Yeah, I am going to leave a little bit of a border around the edge, so let's just put some ink on here. What are you up to, guys? Are you busy? You'll have seen the flip through of my Gothic journal by the time this video is live. Yeah, I hope you liked it. I loved making that. I did. I really enjoyed working with them kits. I've never done anything like that before. It was great fun. Really did enjoy it. Right, let's put some glue on here. I'm just keeping my eye on the time. I'll probably do this page. I might even cover a few pages off camera because this is all I'm going to be doing is cutting papers. I think I might do that, otherwise we'll be here forever and a day, won't we? You don't want to watch me just cutting papers and sticking them onto. We can perhaps do the embellishing together. Leave that there like that. I need to ink around this page as well. We'll do that first before I put any more papers on. Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit off camera because like I said, you really don't want to sit watching me gluing papers onto, do you really? I'm sure. I'll let the glue dry and then I will start stitching. Okay, right, that fits nicely on there, doesn't it? Where's my little rolly gone? Right, so now we want to put something on this side. I think I'm going to use the other side of the rose. We might as well do that, mightn't we? Make sure it fits. I just want a little slither off the bottom. I'll take it off the top and then I don't lose that any of the rose. Just a little slither there, that should do it. Yeah, that fits nicely. might even leave some of the page, just put some coffee dyed paper on some of the pages, you know, for journaling on, because I am going to put pockets and tucks. I'm just going to embellish it like I would a journal. Not sure how bulky we can make it, but I don't want it so it doesn't look nice, if you know what I'm saying. Right, let's put some glue on here. Oops. Right, stick that down. Right, I'll just get that wipe. I'm still precious with my new mat. I'm still trying to keep it clean. Oh dear me. Right, let's just make sure that that is all stuck down. And then I think I'm going to put that sheet music on this page. Let's go the right way, that way. Right, let's see where my crease is. So we want it about there. Pencil. About there and about there. Okay, put that down. Oh, wrong way. I keep forgetting that one of them's for scoring. Right, let's just make sure that's going to fit before I put some glue on. Yeah, that's going to fit fine on there. Let's just ink around the edges a little bit. Yeah, so what are you up to, guys? I'm not sure what my next journals I'm going to start on off camera. I don't know whether to do another steampunk one. Not done one of them for a while, or whether to do... I've got a couple of kits that I've bought, like springy kind of kits. I think I might start on something like that next. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Not decided properly. I have got a steampunk Stamperia paper pad that I want to use. It's the Sir Vagabond. I use the Lady Vagabond in a journal, but I've got the Sir Vagabond as well. I'd like to use that, and some kits that I've bought, yeah, for a steampunk journal. Right, let's just make sure that we get this on straight and not upside down. Which way is it? That way. Yeah, like I said, this collal just gives you that little bit of time to make sure that you're straight before you... I'm just going to get a piece of kitchen towel. To make sure you're straight, you know, before you press it down. Where's my rolly? Yeah, I like the way this is looking. I really do. So there we go. Oh, we need to put something on the back as well, don't we? Let's do the back and then we will leave it for today. I'm just going to use this one here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough papers, to be honest. I might have to have a look if there's another kit with papers that I can print off that will go with this one. Unless I repeat the papers, which I didn't really want to do. Right, let's put that on there. Let's just turn it over, then we can measure. Am I on camera there? Sorry guys if I was a bit far up then. I'm just measuring this piece of paper. About there. And about there. Yeah, I'll have to have a look and see what I've got. See if there's any other papers that I could use with this. Even coffee dyes, I could just cover some with some coffee dyed and ledger papers, couldn't I? As well, they'd go nice with it, I think. I'm going to save all the scraps because they might just come in handy for embellishing at the end. Okay, so let's... Yeah, that's going to fit fine on there. So I'll let the glue dry, and later on today I will do some stitching around the pages. I think they look nice stitched. Okay, let's glue this. So which way around does that go? That way. Okay, let's try and get it on straight. There we go. There we go. Let's have a look at that. It's smoothed out. It's very sticky. Yeah, they look nice, don't they? Let's just put a bit more ink on this page here. That's better. Let's have a look then. Let's see what we look like. So that one is out of there. This is going to be really nice, isn't it? And I love this idea. I really do. So there we go. So we've done them 3 pages there. So like I said, what I'll do is I'll stop the video now, guys, otherwise I'll have you on for hours. I'll let it dry, then I'll stitch around it, and then I'll do a little bit off camera, and then we'll come back and do some embellishing. So as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and take care till I'm back with my next video. Bye.